Hey everyone, this is Alan, and yesterday I committed to reading 30 pages a day. And I told you guys briefly that I built a website to gather all the articles that I wanted to read. So this video is to show how it works more or less. I will just show a little bit. It will not be anything technical. I just wanna kind of build in public, show the project that I made to myself. It was made just to solve my own problems, so I did not hope to make money with it in the beginning. But let's see. I plan to in the future maybe let you guys use it. Also use it because I find it really helpful to organize my reading. And the problem that I tried to solve with this idea is that I find texts like uh, Twitter articles, Medium articles, newsletter that I am subscribed to. Sometimes I find PDFs that I want to read, and sometimes I receive emails that I want to read. So sometimes the content is too long, and I am not that disciplined. So it's hard for me to usually read all the content in one go, and when I come back to the content I usually forget where I stopped. So I found that using the EPUB format is really used to me because it remembers where I stopped. So I tried to create a way to transform any text into something kind of like the EPUB format, and that's basically it. So I am, for example, subscribed to a lot of newsletters. Some are from Cole Newport, uh, Justin Welsh, Dan Cole, Naval Ravikant, and before that, I use it to have my inbox full of content that I did not want to begin reading because I knew that I wouldn't read until the end, and sometimes I also forgot to read them. And I usually I use it out. I also use it my favorites folder in my browser, but I usually forget to check it again. So this way it's being better. This way is better for me nowadays. And basically, the name of the project is the Boring Reader, because the borrowing idea comes from my desire to make something simple, and that's straight to the point, and a system that I think has only what I exactly need. So I don't plan to build a lot of more features, just just small things and just fix bugs. I don't plan to make something over engineered. And let's show you guys how it is. So basically, this is the board reader. It's right now in my own domain, and I have the option to add content to see the library of the content that I put, the statistics, and also settings just with the appearance, because that's the only setting I need. And also sign out. I will show you guys statistics first. Basically, it shows my daily goal of reading the equivalent to 30 pages every day, and it was calculated more or less by AI with the idea that 300 words are equal to a page. So, and also I think that 80,000 words are equal to a book, or 60,000, because I already read 69,000, and it is one book equivalent. And it also has this activity, this heat map, just like GitHub. I find it really useful. And yesterday was this one, and today this. So today I've done my goal, and also the list of the books that I've read, and the date and the amount of words in each one. Also the authors. So Scott Young, for example, I also made a video because of this article. He sent it into my email through a newsletter, And so you guys can see that I am really using it, and I started on March, so it's more than 2 months by now. It's really useful. And I also have the library with 200, almost 200 content that I've beginning that I've added in here. Most of them are emails because I had my inbox full, and the ones that I've already read, and some of them are started but not until the end, because for example, this is an email that has a lot of marketing text and not only content. So when I get to the page that the content ends, I mark it as read to just count the words, the words with real content that I learned something. And also the page add content, I can add the title, author, and the content pasted here. I can upload a PDF, or I can also upload an EPUB file. But the one that I use the most is this one, is the link. For example, I will show this article from Naval website, from Naval's website, and then I just copy the URL, and I put it here, and I click on extract. Usually the title and the author come with the right text, but sometimes the author doesn't come, and the title might not work for every website. But here it is with Naval's text, 500 words. I just click on add, and then when I go back to the library page, it shows as the most recent one. And I can click on read, and then it shows this page with just as if it was an EPUB file. So here's the text. I can copy the entire text to post on my second brain. I can download the EPUB file, or here I have two options to download. I need to fix this actually. Here is in Markdown, and out of it is in EPUB. Yes, and I can also edit the metadata, delete, copy the content from here, and also when I've got to the end, I click on mark as read. And if I click mark as read on the first page, for example, it will only count the amount of words in this page. For that idea that I told you guys, that sometimes for example, newsletters are half content and half marketing, and I don't want to count marketing because I don't read that into my daily goal. So here I am with this EPUB. I will actually maintain it because I did not read this yet. And yeah, that's basically how it works. I think it counted the words incorrectly, but that's not a problem. I can fix that later. And basically, basically, yesterday I did the commitment, the principle to have more quality input. And today I showed you guys the simple system that makes it possible for me and makes it easier for me to keep track of my goal. And if you guys want to test it, I will leave the link in the description. But for now, the sign up is not public yet. So if you want to access, you please just email me. My email address will be in the description of this video. And basically, one thing one thought that I have about this is that a boring system beats a perfect one that you don't use. So for me, it's better to have something simple that works instead of having a more advanced system that wouldn't let me just read. I just want to read and finish my goal. So that's basically it for today.